Good evening, all. Alright, we should be live. What's up, GC? Thanks for the 2-month resub. How are we doing? Alright, cool. Yeah, YouTube is working, and the what's up, GC? The title updated. Yeah, so I'm almost at where I was here yesterday, but with the PRL this time. Loading New Game Plus save seems to be a bit finicky on this, but it does give me an idea that I really want to test using this save. I'm hoping that if you do like a cleared game file, it will save the ammo when you do like a normal install. I don't think that's going to work, to be honest, because, you know, the ammo stacking seems to be something that is unique to this mod. But, you know, for how long it would actually take to test, it's, you know, it's worth a try. So I really want to assume, gotta hit gym. No worries, man. I know that feeling. Have a good session. Alright. Let's get cracking. Yeah, the archives are automatic now. And I'm gonna do that for the rest of the year. And just kind of see how it goes from there, really. So, right, I was just checking some Discord stuff, so there we go. We'll see, man. Yeah, so I am actually going to submit that no damage, no save, kill all run to the Hitless website. I don't see any logical reason why it shouldn't make it in, but I don't know. And as far as I know, it will also be it should count as world's first, at least on video, because every other no damage run is either, you know, it's not kill all, or they use glitches, or they skip fights, or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's the only one where every single fight is actually fought and no glitches are used. What's up, Raccoon? So yeah, let's get back to this. So it's a bit weird. Loading your New Game Plus save on this only seems to work if you on the very first time you boot the game. For some reason. So as an example, as you can see, I have the PRL now, which is, you know, a good bit of fun. Even back on the PS2, thought this was just such a boring weapon, but you know, now I've got a reason to use it. And so I did actually get the hand cannon originally, but really all you need is this and the rifle, and you're good to go, really. So yeah, I'm really hoping that there is a way to save all this ammo, because that would be an amazing, like that'd be an amazing save to have, just to mess about with stuff. But I don't know if that's actually going to work. I don't think it's going to, but I thought it's worth a try. I did look at some later videos of this, and I gotta be honest, I don't think I'm actually going to finish this off normally, because it just does not look like a very fun mode. The annoying enemy stuff only seems to get worse. Like as the game goes on, like later on, like, you know, seeing like multiple Verdugos in a room, I think, yeah, that's just not fun, like, you know, at all. So I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. But I want to try this out, just for fun. So, and mega chainsaws. Yeah, I mean, it's mainly, I don't know, I find the Garradors in a way are more annoying. But yeah, they're all pretty annoying. So, with no stuns. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Enemies, you know, stunning less the further you get into the game. I am going to keep this installed though. I'm going to get myself a pretty chunky external hard drive for backup stuff, because there's quite a few things I do actually want to back up, just to have them personally. So. Hey, what's up, Jackie? You two guys watched beat this mod on the hardest difficulty, and it took him 10 months. Oh, God, yeah. I mean, props to him. I respect the persistence, but yeah, I can see why people don't carry on with this. It's, it does get somewhat tedious. I'm really interested how people do it, though, because I would love to make something like this myself, but I would do it a bit differently. I think I'd just probably go the no mercy mode route, honestly. And you would just, you know, you'd just fight way more enemies. And there's a higher mode in development. There's normal, hard, and very hard, and I think he's got an ultra hard, you know, going in. I wonder if there's a no mercy mode for mercs. I've seen them in the past, but how did that not? I have seen those in the past, where, you know, like in the village, like every single enemy's a Salvador. So I mean, it's possible. I just have no idea how that's done. But I would love a no mercy mode mod for mercenaries in this game. That would be fucking amazing. That would just be a dream come true, honestly, for me. I would play that so much. Alright, we're yeah, because I was thinking this would be really cool for challenge runs if you could keep all this ammo, but for a regular playthrough. Again, I seriously doubt it's gonna work. But this guy made a guide for the mod, he's also the playtester. But I was interested if this was tested. It's one of those things, like, it's not impossible. It's just not very fun. Like, it is more tedious than it is enjoyable. Okay, where the hell did that guy come from? Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, I would love to try that for mercenaries. Yeah, he beats it multiple times. Man, I would love to see what that is. I'd love to see sort of what the game ends up being, but I doubt it's something I would actually want to play. Can he actually break that? Oh, he can. Yeah, they're all dead. Nice. I don't believe it does. No, it doesn't target the merchant. And I think it's a little bit different anyway, because in, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think in the PS2 version, it was just a beam. It was just this, and like anything in the path of the beam was killed. Whereas in the, in like the HD remaster, it just targets everything on screen, I think. Sort of like the BFG. But I never really used it on the PS2 because I didn't really play the PS2 version all that much. Yeah, I had the GameCube version. I had the far superior version. So. Why would I bother? I'll bless my health. Thank you. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I would love to get into modding. Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how people do it, but I would love to actually get into modding. Like, games like this. Like, I'd love to mod NG. I would love to do, like, an ultra-hard mod for Ninja Gaiden. That would be something that would actually be super fun. Not to toot my own horn, but I feel like if I made one for that game, I feel like it'd be quite well balanced. You know, it wouldn't just be, hey, every enemy's awakened Alma, because, you know, that just wouldn't work in so many areas. And I think for the most part, you could probably just scale up the enemies. I'm trying to think, like, you know, like Chapter 1, for example. I'd say, like, just add, like, I'd start out, like, add one enemy to each encounter. and just kind of work your way up from there. So, like, because 4 ninjas at once, you know, in those tight spaces, like, that'd be no joke. Like, that would be difficult to get through. So, oh yeah, I gotta do the other ones too. Yeah, like NGB and NG2. I mean, in NG2 Master Ninja, I'd just, every single fight would just be tons of ninjas. That's it. That's it. Because that's all I'd want to play. I don't know if I'd actually... I don't know if I'd change anything else other than that, because that, to me, that would just be the most fun. So... Alright, now then. It's very easy to go past this. It's so dark. It's been so shitty today, the weather. Today has been... You know when you sort of get towards the end of the year, and you sort of... Yeah, there we go. And around, you know, around October time, you know, you inevitably get that first, like, really shitty day of weather. That's kind of what we got today. It was, like, super, super windy, quite cold, pissing it down with rain all day. Well, apart from now, it's actually brightened up a little bit now. But yeah, it's just one of those things where you think, oh man, the really shite weather's coming. I thought this was like put an invincible berserker in every room, so you have to fight them. I would actually make a lot more use of heavier weapons in like a Ultimate Master Ninja mod for sure. Yeah, I mean, in that mod, you know, I might just take out Windblades. You know, you don't have it. No Windblades for you, but I would love to do it for NG. Like modding is something that I would love to get into, but I just don't even know how people even get started doing that. Yeah, so these guys do, because I've killed everything so far. So these guys just straight up respawn. It's annoying now that sun's coming in right on the monitor, making it very hard to see what's going on. And this motherfucker is like... There we go. Yeah, see how that like just targets everything? Which is kind of cool. Also, werewolves, I think, and in NG2, I definitely combine more enemy types in encounters for, like, an Ultimate Master Ninja mode. I've said it many, many times, but that's one of the things about NG2 that I really don't like about its story mode, is that the encounters, I think, say for a handful, or just, it's the same enemy just over and over again. And I think that makes the campaign just a bit boring. That's why survival, you know, why survival is my jam in NG2, because you get, you know, 3-4 different enemy types together, and the fights are so much better that way. Okay, so that's locked. Wait, isn't that where I had to go last time? What's up, big man? I'm the average Windblade abuser. Windblades is hella good.
You're mine.
Okay. No Windblades. I know I've gotten through Master Ninja and NG2. It's just because it's too hard to minimize all the explosions. I mean, I wouldn't... Yeah, here's the other thing too. I wouldn't just put every single encounter with a bunch of IS ninjas, because I think when you only have IS ninjas to fight, it does get a bit old. Because, you know, there's only a couple of ways to really fight them safely. Right, so... That's weird, because I'm trying to think, what have I... Alright, let's go back this way. I couldn't quite... I know it took me a couple of runs to figure out what to do here last time. But we shall see. But I watched that Dead Space trailer again today. Man, that game looks good. Oops. I really cannot wait to play that. And there's the Callisto Protocol a month before it. So there's quite a lot of there's quite a lot of good shit on the horizon. Hopefully. Okay, I'll rephrase that. There's quite a lot of promising stuff on the horizon. You know, because you never know. Stuff might be garbage. Okay, this is. I swear this is actually not how this is laid out normally, because I don't remember hitting this many walls. I'm a 360 Lunar ET abuser, guilty. I mean, yeah, that's also a very valid strategy. I think I've said this before as well. I think it's one of NG2's downsides is that if you just want to get through the game, there's a handful of techniques you can just really abuse in that game. That's what that Master Ninja guide was kind of focused on. Was that I made. It was like, this, if you're an experienced player, like this isn't for you. Like, this is for the people that have just beaten Mentor and thought, well, that was difficult, but I think I can handle Master Ninja. Oh my god, I can't get past the first fight. Like, it's very much for those people. Alright, here we go. As in, I mean, ninjas, it depends. Like, I do like the Tonfa against ninjas. I like any weapon against the ninjas, really. That's why Supreme Master Ninja mode in Ninja Gaiden 2 for me would just be, every single fight just has like 800 ninjas in it. That's it. All at the same time, obviously. Okay, so it's what? It's just, yeah, it's a week. It's just over a week until, okay, I can't remember. What? I've killed everything, and yet none of these are opening up. This is weird. I'll go back this way. Maybe I missed something. I don't think I did, but we'll have a look here. But yeah, I was checking graphics cards earlier today, and 3080 Ti's are hovering around like the £900 mark. And that 3090 Ti I was looking at is long gone. Like, you're looking at like $2,000 for one of them now. And I thought, god damn it, I could have bought that. But no, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna regret anything yet. I'm just gonna wait. We're gonna wait until a couple of weeks' time, What's up? I'm new here. Do you think we'll ever get an NG4? No, I don't. I honestly don't think we will. I knew it. I remember it was here, wasn't it? No, I don't think we will. TBH. I really don't think we'll get a Ninja Gaiden 4, because I feel like the core of that game, I would also wonder if Team Ninja even have it. There was that whole thing about how what's it called? Like original NGB and NG2, like they're not in a way that they can use, so that kind of rules them out as a base. So as a base, you have Sigma, Sigma 2, and Razor's Edge. Assuming that they have, assuming they have those in a working condition. The Master Collection for Sigma 2 might lead you to think otherwise. So, I think that's the thing too with it. It's a big risk in a lot of ways, because they have 3 bases to go from. They've got Sigma 1, Sigma 2, and Razor's Edge. So no matter which one they choose as a basis for the next Ninja Gaiden game, they're going to piss off like 2/3 of the fan base. Because when people say that they want a new Ninja Gaiden, I think most people, here we are, most people want a new one, but they want it to follow the one they like. The people that love Black or Sigma want a follow-up for Black or Sigma style, the people that really love NG2 would probably want a follow-up to like NG2's style, and the people that love Sigma 2 or Razor's Edge would want that as the follow-up. So, okay, I would have thought that I'd have killed him. I'm gonna close my blind because like this is hard to see anyway, and like, yeah, the sunlight on the monitor doesn't help. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, so I think they are in a bit of a no-win situation for that. You know, no matter which one, and if they go like the Neo route and just make it like NG, then they'll just piss off everybody. So, you know, it's a tricky position for them to be in. Okay, so where the hell did that other guy come from? Oh, I forgot, yeah. Always one-shot, is it? Yeah. I don't know if they lost it, but they basically said it's not in a way that they can... It's not in a usable state, the source code for the original 2. Which, you know, is... if you know anything about, you know... There's no nice way to put this. Like, Japanese game developers, like, are not known for being great preservationists. So, because I know when that news was announced or revealed, for lack of a better word, there was like there was a few people that were like, oh, it's a conspiracy. Like, you know, they just don't want to give Itagaki money or anything like that. And I think, you know, as far as I know, like, Team Ninja or Tecmo own the like Itagaki does not own Ninja Gaiden at all. Like that's not how it works. That's not how royalties work. He would have to have like a stake in the IP for that to be true, which again, pretty sure he doesn't. So that's and it's just one of those things. That's like the, you know, the conspiracy theory of like, oh yeah, that's a way better story than just, oh yeah, shit, we fucked up and like we accidentally deleted a file that we can't recover and now the games are broken because, you know, unfortunately to an extent, that's not that unbelievable. There we go, nice. Yes, they should, yeah. Just get some data miners on it. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If they really wanted to, surely this goes beyond my scope of understanding of games, but and how they are actually like formulated. But surely, if they were determined enough, they could reverse engineer like Black and 2, right? I don't know. Like someone with more knowledge would have to comment on that, but surely that is possible in some way, shape, or form. Surely. You know, because there are still discs out there for Black. Like, surely there's a way to do it. Like, there has to be a way. But I don't think it's a thing they would want to do. Alright, now I can go back here, I think. Pixar had to remake Toy Story 2 because someone accidentally deleted the master file. Yeah, so one of those things. Like, to the average person, you know, they can be thinking, oh, you know, how the hell, like, that would never happen. And I think, you know, have you ever, you're telling me, like, you've never accidentally deleted? That's gonna get me, isn't it? You know, I'm sure all of us at some point, you've accidentally deleted a file, and you think, oh shit, I cannot believe I deleted that. Fun fact, my Ninja Gaiden 2 100% speedrun on Master Ninja, I accidentally deleted that file. And I was shocked that I'd done it. Fortunately, I could just go and, like, I was able to go and download at least a copy from YouTube. But I remember doing a backup one day, and, you know, I just couldn't find it anywhere. And I thought, wait, no, like, there is no way I've deleted that, surely. And, yeah, you know, I must have, because it wasn't there. Oh, come on. So, okay, I need to check that. So that laser hit him, but it still didn't kill him in one... Still didn't kill him in one hit. Oh, hey, what's up, me? Am I going to play both Dead Space and Callisto? 100%. They are very high on my list of things I'm looking forward to. I know, like, Dead Space remake is next year, but yeah, I cannot fucking wait to play that. And especially after the trailer they put out, like that looks like they've really, they're not phoning that in. It's fucking dead now. That looks pretty good. And I really hope the RE4 remake is as good as well. Because then we'll have Callisto Protocol, Dead Space remake, 2 months later, RE4 remake. That's pretty great. I know there's nothing they can do, at least as far as I know mod-wise, but one thing that does make this mod a little bit annoying is that the way the enemies are coded for audio, like you don't get Garrador audio unless there's supposed to be a Garrador in the fight, and like, yeah, just a Garrador like just appearing on screen is just kind of irritating. So. Hey, what's the President? Can't wait to play Bayonetta 3 on my PC when it comes out. Nice. You know, that's one thing I'm looking forward to about moving. I'm almost certain I'll finally be able to have room again to have like a proper TV setup for games. You know, everything won't have to be hooked into capture for me to play it. So, yeah, so yesterday I got past the troll fight. So we'll see what the rest of this mod holds, because I'm really hoping I'm going to finish this. I don't know if I'll finish it on stream, but I am going to finish this playthrough, because I'm really hoping that these ammo things save and carry over after the mod is removed. I don't think they will, but I'm hoping. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, you know, you don't hear that guy because there's no audio. I'm hoping, you know, save data hopefully is save data, but we'll find out. I was looking at yeah, I hope so. I just don't think it's going to go away. Yeah, I was looking at external hard drives earlier, because it's coming to be about that time where I need to expand my server a little bit. And man, it's been a few years since I've had to do it, but you can get like 14 terabyte hard drives now for like 200 quid. That is pretty insane. That's a whole lot of storage for 200 quid. You bitch. Whoa. Wouldn't it be great if there was friendly fire on the tree? Like, he just like clobbered his buddy. Yeah, you see, again, you see what I mean? It's like you finish a fight and it's like, hey, there's a Salvador behind you, but you can't hear him because there's no audio. It's like, yeah, that's just annoying. Yeah, I was afraid of that too. Okay, I don't know why this isn't big. But, yeah, I have tried to re-upload the video again, because it got to like 4 days and it was still processing, and I don't think the video shouldn't be taking that long to process, so I just tried uploading it again. The highlight worked though on Twitch. I just made a highlight for the whole stream, and that should have worked. So I at least have the archive, you know, on Twitch. Fuck off. Oh, yeah, you see, there's another one. But like, go away. No, I don't want to break it up into parts, because from what I can interpret, when stuff's broken up into parts, people don't watch it. Like, they watch 1 or 2 parts and then they don't watch the rest. Because YouTube is not very good at actually putting... Like, it's not great at recommending parts to people. Even if you make a playlist with all the parts in one order, right? You make a playlist, YouTube's recommended video, like, won't be the next video in the playlist. Unless you're in the playlist viewer. It's really stupid. Like, you would think that they would have that set up to where if you've got something called, you know, something 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 part 1 of 10, you know, the something 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 part 2 of 10 would be the recommended video after that, but it isn't. So, hey, what's up, Farnham? Yeah, we're not going for no damage on this. No way. But we'll see what we get. But yeah, hopefully it works, because sometimes with super long videos, it does take a while for them to process. Sometimes you do have to just try again and upload it again. I got nothing to lose. There is a contact for the guy who made this. I might message him and just ask him, like, hey, how did you do this? Because this is something I'd love to do myself, but I have no fucking idea, like, how you go about doing it. Where the hell did he go? Oh, did he get knocked off the thing? What was that? So. Oh shit! You see what I mean? Like, I know that's, you know, there's nothing they can do about that. It's just like when you can't hear the fucking Salvadors. Like, it's just annoying. It would be cool to get NG on there, but I mean, it would be cool for, like, exposure's sake, but I don't think many people would actually, you know, pick up, like, running NG. Like, you know. You know, no one's just gonna be like, oh yeah, a Ninja Gaiden no damage run, I'll try that. Like, you kind of need a fair bit of time on that game, but you know, hopefully the RE4 run gets accepted. I really don't see any reason why it wouldn't. So it conforms with all the rules. So see, I fucking knew it. I haven't submitted it yet, no, because I want to submit the YouTube run, not the Twitch run. Because I would prefer to like funnel people to YouTube instead of Twitch, because not that I think Twitch is going to die anytime soon, but I feel like it's only a matter of time before I eventually just stop streaming on Twitch, to be honest. Okay, so where the fuck do I go now? No damage, no UT, I can imagine that. No damage, what do you mean no damage? I don't know what you mean by that. No damage, no thank, no UT. Because I was thinking about making a clips channel the other day. Even though it's one of those things, I thought it's a good idea, but starting off, it would be, you know, nobody would know about it, but I thought it would be, you know, it's not a bad idea. Like, make a clips channel. Because, in terms of the YouTube game, you know, like, having something like that does help, so. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Okay, so...
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon.
Yeah, that's the thing too, because I have to. That's the thing about my main channel. My main channel is definitely more algorithm friendly, but at the same time, clogging up a main channel with a lot of smaller videos
Leon, shoot
can
those barrels on that
kind of
wagon.
can have the opposite effect. So, okay, I don't know what. Hang on, I think I know what we'll probably have to do here. So, yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a limit to how many channels you can have on YouTube. It's quite common now for people to have like 2 or even 3 channels. Okay, oh, there's a medallion. It's saying that door is unlocked. It quite clearly isn't. So, hey, what's up, Master?
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon.
Okay. Does anyone know where you have to go here? Because I have no idea. Like, going back that way, I've killed everything going back this way, so I would have thought that would just open the door. Yeah, that would make sense, because I know the treasure map doesn't update according to, you know, where the actual new locations are for medallions. So. Oh, okay, hang on. Is there something in these houses? I didn't actually look in here. No. No, okay. And I can't go back to the village, so... Down here. Getting real predictable, that is. Shut up. I do think the Bella sisters look way better with the with like the sack on their head. That sounds like a really horrible thing to say, doesn't it? But you know what I mean. Like, I think that there's something more menacing about that. Alright, so... Fuck off. No merchant. Yeah, essentially, and that's where the restreaming kind of came back in, because the good thing about doing this on YouTube is that the archive is just there for you know, by default. Because when I was uploading videos to the archive channel, you still have to go through, you know, like making tags and editing them and all, you know, and editing like the titles and all that. But you also have to manually upload them. And I thought, well, you know, like, that's just making work for myself, really. When I could just, you know, use Restream. Which is allowed now, so I'm actually not breaking any rules this time. Even though no one cares. But yeah, I don't think Twitch is dying anytime soon, but I don't know, man. I feel like it's not that Twitch is dying. I feel like it's only a matter... I think it's more like it's just a matter of time before YouTube kind of step up their streaming game. And when they do, you know, it would be cool to have somewhat of a channel already established for streaming. That would be kind of cool. And then I can just keep the main channel for, you know, like... I don't know at that point, really, like, just more, because I don't have the time to do both at the same time, you know, unfortunately. I don't have the time to do like a lot of streaming and like heavy video projects because there's just not enough time in the day. But still. I kind of wish you'd have been restreaming, damage run. I wonder if you've got an... I highly doubt it, man. And that's what I said about YouTube. Starting out streaming on YouTube, I think is... it's a joke. It is a joke. I don't know if anyone follows any streamers on YouTube. But unless you are someone who is really, really well established, even channels that have huge audiences, their streaming audience is fucking terrible. There are channels that I know that have got like 200,000-300,000 subscribers, and their Twitch streams, YouTube streams barely break 100 viewers. Like, YouTube's discoverability for streams is still garbage. So, I highly doubt that would have made a difference. Oh, what's that? Hang on. Interesting. Something about MK. So yeah, hopefully they will fix that in due time. Alright, so can I go through here now, or... Okay, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Like every other bit from here is a dead end. Every other bit from here is a dead end, or it just leads me back here. So, there's got to be something I've missed.
Shoot those barrels on that wagon.
Possible something's just not spawned? I think is there anywhere I could go back? Maybe the enemies may have respawned. You throw a grenade behind the door. I can't remember. What does this say? Yeah, maybe. Okay, you can, but I don't think that would have got it anyway. No, the puzzle just says there's something missing, but I don't have any like key items, so I can't put anything in it. So I really don't know. I've got no idea. What's I'm trying to think? I've done everything back this way though, so. The bell. Worth a try. Not like I need to conserve rifle ammo, really. Let's see if that does anything. The PRL wasn't hitting the bell, was it? And I just didn't realise. That's not actually. That's not making a noise, is it? So.
Leon! Shoot those barrels on that wagon!
Yeah, it sounds fucking good. Okay, Let's see if I can Google this. Oh, this is just a stream. God, this game really is fucking dark as hell. Okay, it's not actually in this. No, it's not in that. Man, there should be a fucking law against that on YouTube. I don't care what anybody says. Like, you shouldn't just be able to blatantly call a video something it isn't. That's super fucking annoying. I feel like Horde mode for this game would be so easy to mod in if people can do this. I would imagine so, yeah. I imagine it would be. The Sigma 2 mod stuff is something I would like to test, but I've really not been in an NG mood lately. I really haven't. I wasn't really in one this year. It's just when the Master Collection hit Game Pass, you know, that was a lot of easy videos to make, just to, you know, put some tutorials out that helped a lot of people. And I haven't really played it since then. I did speedrun Eternal Legend a little bit, but that got annoying very quickly because the optimal route on that run just means you have to get a shitload of red orb drops. You know, you can get the best patterns, you can play absolutely out of your mind, but if you don't get reds, you are not going to get a great time. You're just not. It's that simple. And I haven't really touched it since then. So, okay, so there's enemies here. Oh, he's not dead, is he? Ah, fucking hell, yeah. Okay. Okay, so they do take 2. Just take the Mercenaries maps and remove the timers. Dude, I'd love that. That would be amazing. I don't think they'll do it, though. But, yeah, you know, we'll see. Maybe, like, if I don't periodically make NG stuff, maybe, like, my channel will just end up in a graveyard on YouTube, but, you know, whatever. There really isn't a whole lot left on NG that interests me at this point. I feel like, you know, there's going to have to be something that gives me that kind of spark again to make, like a big NG project. The no damage, no nimpo, no UT run, I gotta say. I feel like, at least for the time being, that's a pretty good way to wrap up, you know, like long projects for the time being on that game. Okay, running out of space. I need that. Okay, so what's in here then? Nothing. Fuck off. Okay, so there was a couple of enemies I missed. Could you see if you could spot the invisible Navy? That's a good point, but I think until they spawn, I don't know. Because I don't think you can do that in the in the regular game. Can someone like look if someone can like look up like what you have to do here? Because I'm getting kind of bored. I just wanted to see what the later chapters held, and this is getting in the way of that. Oh, can I hear someone? I'll just do like one. We'll do one lap around here and see if there's anything I missed. Do I like roguelike? Not really. No. They're one of those types of games that if I had a lot more free time, I would like them, but you know, it's like, you know, a game just being like random every time you play it. And it's like, nah, I'm good. It's the one thing that puts me off Returnal a little bit. I'm willing to make an exception for Returnal because of the developer. But yeah, they're not really my thing. So the only one that really hooked me was Downwell, and that's just because I was just bedridden for like a month. I couldn't stand, I couldn't sit. All I could really do was lay down because of an injury. So I just played the shit out of Downwell on my Vita, which is great. I did like that. But if it wasn't for that, you know, I wouldn't have played it that much. Played a lot of Bastion too on the Vita. It's really not something especially some of the other game channels brought up NG. I mean, yeah, but that's YouTube in general, man. Like, YouTube is... Here's the thing, I thought about this today, actually. I'm glad you mentioned that. I won't out the channel, and I actually, I can't remember the name, but I'm not shitting on the channel. But there was a channel that's focused around, like, platinums and, like, getting all the achievements in a game. And there was a video on Dead Space 2. And it was about the hardcore trophy, like, completing that game on hardcore mode. And it was, you know, just a, you know, pretty basic video on, like, how they went about doing it. And I thought, it's really weird that a video like that gets hundreds of thousands of views, and yet an actual hardcore playthrough of Dead Space 2, like, gets hardly any. And I think at the end of the day, you know, it shows you what people are more interested in watching. For example, I have got half a mind to. I might make more of a feature-style video on the run I did for this, like no save, no damage, kill all, because hardly anybody's going to actually sit down and watch the full 8-hour run. But if I make a 20-30 minute video of the highlights of it and the strategies that you use to do it and the most difficult fights, that will probably do way better. And that's just YouTube for you. You know? YouTube is very cycle-based. And if you want to, you know, if you want to succeed on YouTube in terms of getting a lot of views, you have to follow the trends. You just do. Unless you are one of those very few channels that's just so well established that you can, you know, that you have such a core, like you have such a large core fan base, you can just upload whatever the fuck you want. Which, let's be serious here, unless you are already one of those channels, I think, you know, the days of being able to build a channel like that are pretty long gone. Yeah, that, you know, what you gotta do. And I mentioned it a few weeks ago, when all the Halo stuff started kicking off. It's why I specifically didn't make a video about that. I was going to. I was going to make a video about Infinite and Halo 5, but I thought, nah, I don't want to. Because I don't necessarily want, you know, that audience following my shit. Because they're just dumb. There's no nice way to put it. I was trying to think of a nice way to put that. But, you know, I don't want those people on my channel. I just don't. You know. Yeah, that's just stress I can do without. You were at the church. Were you able to go through the door after the bridge gap? No, it's unlocked, but I can't actually go through it. And I've just done a lap here, and like everything is dead, and there isn't anything to pick up. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm trying to find something. All right. But yeah, you know, like the Dead Space example, perfect example. You know, the hardcore run on Dead Space is not hard to even an above average, like a say slightly above average Dead Space player, but that's not what YouTube is. YouTube is... like, what's a good way of saying it? YouTube is like fast food, right? It's actually a good example. Yeah, YouTube is like McDonald's for video consumption. You know, the easiest to consume, lowest common denominator stuff is what's super popular. So, if that's what you make, you will do well. It's just, I have almost zero interest in making shit like that. Did I get all the medallions in the farm? No, I didn't. But I can't go back there now, so if I have to get that, I'm fucked. So...
Leon!
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, man. Like... Is there like... I'm thinking maybe there's like a hidden door that I've missed. Around here, maybe? You need the round piece somehow? Do you mean the insignia? Because that's in there, look. I've done that.
Leon! Shoot those barrels on that wagon!
So, I don't know. YouTube is, this achievement broke me. Yeah, and that's what I mean. And I think, and again, you know, it sounds harsh to say it, but, you know, if a hardcore mode playthrough broke you, bro, stop playing games. You're not that good. Sorry. There's a clip for the clip channel for you. You know? Just too based. If that achievement broke you, dude, get another hobby. Because that's not that hard. Like, you know. So is this just glitched then? I'm looking at GTV's playthrough. Yeah, so does this just... Let's try reloading. Let's just try load. I'll save and I'll try reloading. And you know, if I was to watch that video, I'm sure that guy probably didn't get that bothered by it. But you know, that's what gets you views. That's what people want to watch, and it's just I don't know, man. It's a shame, you know. Hey, what's Raven? Yeah, I tried shooting the bell. It doesn't work. I'm just going to go and save and reload my save, and hopefully that might fix it. Because there has been a couple of other stuff in this mod that's a little bit temperamental, so... We'll go back, I'll go back here and save. Hang on, it's typewriter here, isn't it? So... We shall see. Yeah, here we are. So... We'll do that. Hey, what's up, Aware? I actually haven't finished the initial first run, because this mod was honestly just getting kind of boring. So I just thought I'd charge ahead and see what the later game holds. Because it is hard, yes, but it is more tedious. It's hard, but it is tedious and not all that enjoyable. When it's just more or less every other room is just, you know, you clear a route, like you clear a group of enemies and they just spawn like more boss characters in behind you. And because of the way the game works, you can't hear them. So you're like, oh, okay, cool. There's a Salvador behind me that I can't hear. Great. You know, there's a bunch of Novis here that only spawn when you walk right past them. So it's very, very hard not to get hit. Like, all right. No. Okay, this is not looking good. Not really, no. It is just a bit tedious. Can you just get further ahead with it? I mean, I guess I could, yeah. Thing is, they're all, then, you know, they're all... what's the... I think that's the earliest save I have is 3-2. I mean, I can try it, though. You can try it. It is a shame, yeah. I do love that you can combine ammo, though, like on loaded saves. That's super cool. Right. Although, depending on where you have to go here, I could be fucked, right? Alright, well that's... Okay, well that's changed, so... Wow, that's a lot of magnum ammo. Yeah, maybe it's just glitched then. I'm not gonna replay it. So, oops. What's up, Dragon? Okay, so I wonder what we get here then. Probably not dogs, is it? Probably not gonna be dogs. I mean, you never know, it might be. Yeah, I'm kind of with you aware. I don't think it, you know, I don't want to rag on it. I really don't want to rag on it, but it doesn't seem like a whole lot of thought was put into making the fights like fun. Because, you know, it's sort of the easiest thing to think of, you know, like every enemy's a Super Salvador. Cool. It's like, yeah, that's more difficult, but is it fun though? Wait. Okay, why can't I? Alright, there's nothing in there. Alright.
I'm not a pervert!
It's a bit weird. No idea, the walkthrough for the mod is not clear. Walkthrough is not being clear. Who'd have thunk it? Okay, that's empty too. So, because I was thinking on, you know, Callisto Protocol and Dead Space and RE4 Remake, all the same stuff is going to be, you know, like everyone's going to be speedrunning it day one, which I think is weird, because, you know, not to, like, again, I don't want to sound like I'm hating on it, but, you know, it's like when a fighting game comes out, right? Inevitably, there are always people who, you know, day one matchup numbers, and you think, you know, it's day one, man, like, be quiet. And I think that's sort, you know, really, if you were going to speedrun something, you know, wouldn't it be better to just spend, you know, the first couple of weeks just testing stuff and just completing the game so you're really comfortable with it, instead of just, you know, posting a speedrun that then is beaten by, like, orders of magnitude the following day because one thing was found. Yeah, exactly, yeah. You know what, I've said this before, but I think Cliff Blazinski put it really well on that when because he was asked about difficulty in video games. And he said it's easy to make AI that kicks a player's arse, but it's way, way harder to make AI that's actually, like, fun and engaging to play. And ironically enough, Gears 1 through 3 on Insane, really fun. They're hard, but they're fun, and they want you to keep playing. Gears 4 and 5 on Insane are just absolutely retarded, and just not fun at all. Like, I started Gears 4 on Insane, and I can't remember where I got to. I think I got to, like, chapter 2 or 3. Basically when, like, the big dogs turn up that just tank, like, 8,000 fucking bullets, and you think, yep, this, like, I'm done. Like, this is just boring. This is not fun. Okay, so I feel like I'm guessing they've relocated where these are, maybe? So Street Fighter 6 beta is out? Nice. Yeah, there will be. It'll be tons of shit, and it's a weird, it is a weird dilemma, I must admit. I've not talked about it much on stream, but I have been, it's been on my mind lately, the past, like, couple of months. If I really wanted to, I could just stop streaming. Like, completely. Like, never stream again. Do all the shit that I would normally do on stream, but do it offline, which would make it way faster for me to do. It's way quicker to lab stuff, just in a vacuum. And just put together, you know, like a 20-something minute feature on it. And in terms of numbers, that would crush, like, anything I normally do on YouTube. but I wouldn't enjoy doing that. Do you know what I mean? But pragmatically, like, that's not a bad idea. But I would have way less fun doing it that way. What's really annoying about a mod like this is you could easily mix things up by putting new variations of enemies in different areas. Yeah, you could, yeah. Bear traps and tripwires and invisible nobies. I'm just going to do a bit of backtracking here because I have a feeling that, you know, the stuff's going to be back here somewhere. I'm guessing maybe if you load like too late of a save, you might just be fucked because of the way, you know, the items are redistributed. So I don't know. Yeah, I think they changed the order they spawn, though. Why is it so foggy in here? That doesn't make any sense. Cool. Oh. Yeah, I don't think it likes that. I don't think it likes, oops, I don't think it likes loading later saves that, like, aren't actually on the mod. So, they couldn't afford cleaning. Again, you know, he's spending all his money on, mechanized statues of himself. There we go. Alright. What's up? I don't know how to say that. Ellipsis? Alright. Okay, well, I'll try that other save. Maybe this time I can go through the door. Maybe with the game having reset, maybe that'll work now. If not, I think I'm just going to wrap up.
Extreme completion.
Because there was a few of the challenge runs that I quite fancy having a go at in this game. So I might, you know, just put it back to the HD mod and do some of those. Not, like, right this minute. Just in general. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of the year goes for streaming and that. Because, maybe it's just getting older. But I think, you know, and this year on YouTube has been pretty good as well. So, seeing like an actual noticeable increase in the amount of money YouTube makes, I think, man, yeah, that's pretty awesome. And you know, you definitely have the content to manipulate into making it even better. So, well, not better, that's the wrong word. More algorithm friendly. Is probably the better way to phrase it.
Leon!
Okay, yeah, this is just not working. So, I don't know. Can you shoot incendiaries? Oh, ellipses. Oh, okay, so just like ellipses, I see. I see. Alright, yeah, I guess that's unfortunate. I was hoping to at least, like, see what the later game stuff was, but, let's see if any of these saves work. Oh, I haven't got any Chapter 5 save. Oh, well, no, this is Chapter 5, so. This should work. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's like, hey, there's a Verdugo behind you, isn't that cool? Like, yeah, you know, not really. like, yeah, that's just not fun. What exactly are incendiaries meant to be? You mean as in the incendiary grenade? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure like they exist in real life, don't they? Incendiary grenades. So I would imagine it's just maybe that like the casing is different, because you think the casing would have to be like I don't know. Good question. That's worth looking up. Like, how do incendiaries grenades work in real life? Because I would imagine, that their case would have to be not as tough, because whatever is in it would need space to, expand and ignite. So, I don't know. That's a good question. Anyway, let's have a look. Is there anybody on? Is there anybody on to raid? Okay, man, a couple of days ago, everybody was playing RE4. Now nobody's playing RE4. That's weird. But oh well, never mind. All right, guys, I'll probably be back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna get back to Halo tomorrow. I think I'll put RE4 back to normal. And yeah, we'll play a bit of Halo tomorrow. We'll play some Halo CE. I think that's what we'll do. So sounds like a good. Now I'm still on Halo 1. I've not finished Halo 1 yet. So I'll finish Halo 1 and then play some Halo 2. So I will catch you tomorrow, guys. Probably be a bit later tomorrow, as tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's training day, so probably be about 5:30 GMT. And I will catch you then. We'll probably get back to. I'll have a look in Discord and see what challenge runs I have. But the joined at the hip run sounds pretty fun. I might try that one. And also, I had a really good idea for a thumbnail for that run too. So I want to make that thumbnail. That would just be pretty funny. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.